And then you can sign it.
Is it all right if I take one of our clients? Hear about yourself?
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Judge, see my attorney, is it okay if she stands up here with us?
Sure.
Thank you, Judge.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Welcome. Who do we have here?
We have Miguel Gonzalez, Your Honor.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, you were placed on probation for driving while intoxicated. It is now alleged that you have violated that probation, specifically in that, I guess we're not going to go forward on the Berg habit.
Correct. We agreed that we're going forward on the 3 technicals, not the first 2 new law violations.
Okay, I guess to make it easy, we'll just go forward on the failed to perform the community service hours as ordered. Is it true or untrue that you violated your probation?
True, Your Honor.
I will find that as true. I will now revoke your probation, sentence you to 75 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 8 days that you have done. Did I suspend the license?
You-
It was not suspended.
It wasn't the first time?
Because when they get on probation, normally, unless it's a second, so was this a first?
It was originally filed as a second and pled down to a first.
No, you're saying I didn't?
You did it.
Okay, I have to now. I'm going to suspend your license for 180 days. Mr. Gonzalez, don't drive until you get a license. Otherwise, you get into a car, you're rolling probable cause, man. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck with you.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Judge.
thanks, guys.
May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks. House arrest.
We approach on that, it's off docket.
Okay, what's your cause?
By the name of Ramon Delgado,
Oh, I need a, okay, 25.
253-5713. 253-5713.
I got it.
We want to approach on reinstatement of condition. He's here. Yes.
Okay, you want to bring him up?
Sure.
Please. Did you get the cause number, Maureen?
Yes.
Hey, Alex, I still haven't gotten any of the conditions on those 3 cases. I haven't gotten any of those motion for bond conditions. You still don't have them either? Okay.
Judge, my name is Richard Lott. I represent Mr. Ramon Delgado. Mr. Ramon Delgado.
Go ahead.
November 1st, he appeared for arraignment, signed his conditions for bond conditions, and unfortunately, due to the language barrier, he left. He thought he had finished all his obligations. So at that time that he left, so we come to ask for a reinstatement of his bond conditions.
Okay.
Understanding, he's a prepared man, been for the last 3 years, has family to support. And
Mr. Delgado, I want you to understand that we take things extremely serious here. We don't play games. Our number 1 concern is public safety. And if you are going to endanger our public, we have one place for you. Do you understand? And I don't know if you're in this country with or without permission, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you because they sweep it every couple hours, they'll put a detainer on you and you will be stuck in custody and then shipped off to immigration when this is done. So you must be careful. I have already issued 1 warrant for your arrest. Your lawyer is asking me to reinstate your bond. I will do it for you, but I'm not going to do it again. If you take off, you fail to come back, pick up a new case, or more importantly, have a gun, I'm going to lose it and I'm going to go nuts on your bond. Shh. Do you understand? Okay, what happened in the case? Do you mind, please? Yeah, because it's a discharging a firearm and
On October 25th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a discharge of a firearm in Harris County, Texas. Officers made contact with witness number 1 via phone. Witness 1 stated that the defendant was in front of a patrol motor vehicle gray car and described the defendant. The officer observed the defendant who matched the description.
Que era igual que la descripción.
The officer detained the defendant and conducted a high-risk search. Officer found no weapons.
Riesgo alto.
Defendant gave verbal permission to search motor vehicle.
Permiso verbal para
Officer found
el
no
vehículo,
firearms.
no encontrar nada de fuego.
Officer checked apartment parking lot around defendant's motor vehicle and found 8 40 caliber fired cartridges and 9 9mm fired cartridges. Witness 1 stated defendant was shooter and that she was walking towards the dumpster when she observed the defendant standing next to the trunk of the motor vehicle shooting the gun in the air. Witness stated that she heard approximately 5 shots and it appeared to be a small handgun. Witness state.
De mano.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Witness stated on her way home, she heard approximately 5 more shots. A second witness observed the defendant arguing with other parties, expose the firearm, and shoot 5 to 7 times. The second witness confronted the defendant and observed the defendant grab a black box where he placed the firearm and hid it inside an apartment. Defendant was ID'd with a Venezuelan driver's license.
Mr. Delgado Caceres, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of any weapons. If I find that you even touch one, I'm going to put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand? You have a Texas driver license. Then you're not allowed to drive as well. I'm also making that a condition of your bond. You have a lawyer. It's your responsibility not to, or to stay in contact with him, and he will tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I'm going to revoke your bond. You will not get another PR bond. Do you understand? Okay. All right, counsel, I'll reinstate the bond now. We'll need you to get a new date. He will have to stay to sign bond conditions, and after that, he'll be free to go. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Okay.
Salazar, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Salazar. How are you?
No good. How about yourself?
Friday Eve. So, you know,
Like everything worked, worked the felony out, Judge. He pled guilty to the felon. I believe they reduced it to a less included, reduced it to a misdemeanor.
oh, they did.
Yeah, and,
Okay, so it's not a felony. Good.
but they're deported. They've already got the deportation orders in on it.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
These are things that you got to think about, man. When you're not in this country with permission, you have to think about these things, because when you start acting like a fool out there, they can put you in immigration custody, and then you're stuck like Chuck and then they'll end up, you know, sending you back. What's going to happen now? Is it from Mexico? Where is it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So do you have family there? At least when you get there,
Yes, I do.
okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm gonna tell you is that if you want to come back here, do it the right way. You gotta ask for permission first. Don't just come here. Because if you get caught with the feds, you could be looking at serious time in federal custody, years and years. Don't just come. Do things the right way. And when you do that way in life, good things happen, you know? So what are we doing here?
We're pleading true to the MRP violation, Judge.
In essence, I mean, there's nothing we can really do anyways, because you got the ice hold. So it's,
We had 40 days before they come pick him up.
all right. Did you agreed to voluntary departure? Is that what happened?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Salazar, you were placed on probation for assault of is it a family member, right?
That's correct, Judge.
So there is an affirmative finding.
Yes, sir.
You have to understand that you can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. So if you ever pick up another one of these cases, you will be looking at a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. A second assault of a family member is a third-degree felony. Do you understand? The other thing you need to understand is that you now have had already a felony reduced to a misdemeanor. The likelihood of them doing that again, it's like lightning striking twice. You understand? Is it true or untrue that you violated your probation?
True.
I will find that it's true. Let's do that on allegation number 15, that he tested positive,
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
not on the
Law violation.
law violation.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to find that is true, Mr. Salazar. I'm going to sentence you to 90 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 78 days that you've done. Like I said, there's an affirmative finding of family violence. You can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this. Just be careful, man. You know, if you want to come back, do it the right way. Ask for permission first. All right? Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dean.
Yes, sir.
All right.
To withdraw, Your Honor. I'm just kind of scared.
Who are you
I
on?
understand.
Who is it?
I saw it. Maria Peguera. I talked to her already. She said she didn't want us.
It depends on how old it is, you know? What's the last name?
Peguera,
With a P?
with a B. Bye. I saw it.
I don't. What was the last name again?
Peguera,
No, but
but we got.
Nambo Barriga.
Oh, it's under N.
Okay,
Nambo.
I got the case number here.
I got it. I got it.
199-911.
Okay, so you don't want them to represent you. Okay, you need a lawyer to represent you.
I'm trying to get jokers here, but I wish.
Don't just, so what we can do is, if you don't want him to represent you, that's okay. I'll grant it. And we'll just give you a setting for you to go hire them. Okay? We'll give you a reset for you to go hire him.
Oh, okay, okay.
We'll give you time.
Okay.
But understand, this is a DWI. Don't sit and wait a week, 2 weeks. You're only hurting yourself. You got to get on it quick. You understand? I don't want to talk about the case.
No, because I come on Mondays and Thursdays for the drug testing. That's what I was thinking.
Okay?
And I think my court date was on the 15th, January 15th, but I have to come on.
Felicia, did Miss Nambo take a test today?
yes, the negative judge.
Great. Okay, we'll give you a setting for next week and then we'll see you then. Okay? Okay. I'm granting a withdrawal and then THA. Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks. Nambo. Bottom or top of 20. Okay, Mr. Goins, do you have anyone else?
Yeah, well, I do have other people, but they won't have any more of these.
No one else you want to talk about?
What I'm gonna do is, get the paperwork together. One's a plea.
Got it. So take your time.
All right.
Who's this?
Steve Lopez.
All right.
Oh, Steve Lopez.
Mr. Lopez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 2 days that you've served. You need to understand, sir, that this is going to go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. What we're doing today, from now on, there are a minimum of 30 days in jail. No more proverbial slaps on the wrist. You understand? You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen or a possible immigration consequence, you can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. You can never change this. Today's a lifetime decision that it will go on your record. It will be there forever. Are you sure you want to do this? All right. How do you? Intoxicated. I will find you guilty, sentence you to 3 days in jail, give you credit for the 2 days that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for the minimum, which is 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a stint of a mechanic, master mechanic,
Sorry?
master mechanic for oil and gas industry.
Well, how much money do you make a month?
Depends how many hours I put in. 6 to 8,000.
There are fines and fees that you're gonna have to pay. Just gotta understand, if you want to get lit, just don't get into a car. You have surcharges, the amount of $3,000 that you're gonna have to pay, you know, waive the court costs to give you somewhat of a break, but these surcharges, if you don't pay it, they're gonna suspend your license indefinitely until you pay it. I'm gonna tell you this now, from now on, like I said, it's a minimum of 30 days in jail, not to mention a surcharge of around $6,000. You pick up another DWI, plus court costs of another $500 to $700. So you pick up another DWI, you could be walking around out of here with a $7,000 bill. All right, good luck.
Thank you, Jan.
Give her a couple of days.
Do you want to reach out to her and see if Monday's enough time or tomorrow's enough time? If not,
She should be able to get back to me by the end of today.
let's just
Not
set
the
it for
end of today's
Monday.
docket, but the end of today.
Yeah, let's just set it for Monday so that everybody can be here.
Okay.
Tú eres José Vázquez. Tú tenías que terminar algo.
Sí,
Servicio comunitario.
sí.
¿Lo hiciste?
No pude porque no.
No hizo nada.
Correcto, juez. Tomó la clase también y no la pasó.
No hay más tiempo. No sé qué decirte, pero no estamos jugando aquí. Tú estás jugando. No
Sí,
estás
pero-
haciendo nada que tienes que hacer para casar el caso.
Busqué el trabajo, pero no me lo quieren dar.
Si
Sí,
tú tienes el corazón, puedes hacer cualquier cosa que tú quieres. Puedes ir a una iglesia para hacer servicio
sí,
comunitario.
a las iglesias, güey. Fui a
No
las.
manches.
Sí, fui.
Are you going to be here tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Tú tienes que regresar mañana. Vamos a ver qué vamos a hacer con este caso, pero yo no te voy a dar más tiempo. Ya te dimos hasta de agosto para hacer todo lo que tienes que hacer y no has hecho coco. No hay más tiempo. Tienes que regresar mañana y vamos a ver. Hay una oferta del fiscal o vamos a poner tu caso con jurado con juicio, pero yo no voy a esperar más. Ya 3 meses. No hay más. All right. Regresamos mañana.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow?
Yep. Tienes que venir mañana a las 8:30 en la mañana aquí en asiento.